Hello everyone, Samuel here from creativetrading.com, making this video about Nasdaq. So let's get started. This is the Nasdaq chart I made on January 11th, right, 2025, this year, January 11th. According to this chart, this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be the end of wave big 5, and that would be the end of the uptrend, hopefully, right? So, but here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 4 is finished probably here to this area, and then we're gonna start to go to the upside for wave 5. Wave 5 need to be a little bit above wave 3. Somewhere here would be fine. Sometimes it becomes truncated and not even go above wave 3. That would be wave 5 as well. But yeah, usually it goes a little bit higher and it can go all the way to 161% as well. So these are the three levels that, not this one, basically. So this is the extension levels of this drop here, right? So 127 to 161. So 127 is already hit and poked into. So we supposed to go now for wave 5, at least above this wave 3 to that, right? So what happened to this chart as of last Friday is, where the heck is the chart? Oh, right here. Okay. So see that after all this time, I recorded this chart on 18th February. Right? Today is 22. But yeah, on 18th I recorded because it went up above wave 3 a little bit and hit this 141 area. So I said maybe this is it, right? So I recorded the chart that this is probably the end of it and may drop from there. So it start to wobble here in the same area. And let me show you the current chart. The current chart is this, right? So right there, it went up there, 41%, and then start, and then same, see this fib? Okay, so that fib to 127 is here, and 167, 61 is up there, but this 141 kind of like a stopping it, right? So this is the key here. So I said, well, if it is not going to the upside, then might be coming down, right? Now, so you have to set like a borderline that if that number or this level, if it goes or stays and or goes above that level, is going to the upside. Or if the price is going to drop below, that specific borderline number, then you look for short, right? Whatever the setup system you have, I have mine, you know that. So, and Omar just made one for himself, a new, right? So he liked to make, code and this and that. So, yeah. So the borderline number for me was this high, obvious high, right? The highest previous high. So we poke into it. So I said this number, this is 221.42. So I said, if we can stay below, if we drop below, and then if I find my entry below this number, then I'll take it. Right? So that was the idea. This 221.42, and we may drop, and we did. But let me show you what exactly happened. And I took it. So below 221.42, here's the trade. Here. See this 221.45 is right there. So somewhere here is 245, right? So price came below. This is the entry and drop. This is the Omar's chart. It looks a little bit different. Mine is different. Let me show you mine. The entry. The entry is the trade is not there, but I can show you the entry chart. Where the heck is that? Here. So you see, this is 221.42. We hit that and then came down in the yellow below the black, and here's the entry. Perfect by the book entry right there. Right? So this is the entry, and after that, what happened? Look. See that? This is just today. I mean, last Friday. Today is Saturday. Right? So big move to the downside. And he caught that. Omar caught that move. His system caught it, right? So now this is what it is. But now what's happening? And this drop is, what the heck is that? And what is going to happen today, tomorrow? No, not today, but when the market opens up. So I have, on a smaller time frame, we have to take a look. This is the entry chart, but my setup chart is my 40-minute chart, right? So let me show you my 40-minute chart and what the heck happening there, right? So this is the chart I prepare my 40-minute chart. This is the chart, right? So actually, let me see. This is the chart. It looks very complicated, but it is not. It's all Fibonacci mumbo jumbo, right? So this is the last move up. Remember that this number is this 221.42 I just showed you on the big high, right? On the daily chart. So prices start to drop here and then they went up. So when I measure this, I pull the fib from here to here, from this high to this low, the price went straight up to 78%. The level is right there, 221.42. So all I had to do is find a short entry below this, right? And for that, we can just simply put our EA there, Nasdaq sniper, whatever, right? And then put it short only and drop that EA, and then EA will take the trade. And that's how the Omer system took the trade, right? I just showed you. This is how, where that? Okay. This is how it is, right? The system took it, this one. He changed the name, but that's the same thing, right? So this is how, you see that little arrow there? That is the one, that EA robot, that it opened the trade and all the way to the downside here. I was expecting that because this is wave 1, 2. What comes after 1 and 2? Wave 3, right? Let me show you. Let me show you that as well. This is the diagram. This is Elliott wave, Panga, right? So, so this is what wave 1, A, B, C, 2, right? Wave 2. Usually, this is either 61 or 78. So we had 78, right? Our target, this wave 1, 2, 78, right? After that comes what? Wave 3. Wave 3 is this, and it should be 61% of wave 1, right? So you measure that. So what we are doing right now, let me show the real chart here. So you see this fib expansion for wave 1, 2, and then wave 3 is exactly at 61% right now as we close Friday, right? So we have done wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3. Or if you look at the other way, we have correction. If it is a correction, then we have A, B, and C in place already. Now there is something else cooking, a harmonic pattern. If you see this X, A, B, C, D, what the heck is that? This is we call it a bad pattern. And here it is. So this is X, A, B, C, D. So B, in this pattern, B should not be more than 50%. It should be around, anywhere 38 to 50%. If you look at this, our diagram here, that we have B at what, to this fib, right? So it is 38%, it's touching 38%, and it is not touching the 50. So it's in between 38 to 50. So that's perfectly fine. So that is, I would say, this is XAB, perfect. C is around 11.4, and it can be anywhere between A and B. So it is in between. So it's perfectly fine. So 78%, and that is a point C. So if this is in between 38 to 50, according to this diagram, it should go to 88% to finish up a bad pattern, right? But what we have right now is that we are not there just yet. So we are at 78%, right? Bad pattern will be completed at 88%. Can it drop? Yes, of course, no problem, right? Easy. The possibility is there, 100%. It can drop. It may not, maybe, 78% it can do. These harmonic pattern, Elliott wave, these are just like an idea, speculation, idea. And it doesn't have to be, exact calculation, right? So it is at 78% and 161. It can drop to 88 to finish the bad pattern. It is still be wave 3. Wave 3 could be a little bit more, no problem, right? It can go to 178 or even 200 or even 261 sometimes, get extended. But right now it's a perfect by the book count, 161% and 78%. It's not a bad pattern, but it's Elliott wave third. Third wave is completed. It can go down here to finish the bad pattern as well. But what happened after that? The bad pattern will play out. And in Elliott wave perspective, the wave 4 should be starting to the upside, right? Now, look here, this diagram again, if you look at it, so wave 3 is finished, then we need wave 4 around 38%, or maybe sometimes 50%. It can go. So if I pull the fib from there to there, from here to here, so 38% is here, 50% is here. So it can go in this area, either straight or maybe A, then B, and then C, something like that, right? So first task is that if we can finish this and then start to go up, right? And after that, we will see. So this is what this, right now I have it. Now, this diagram, if you look at it, it's, so, what the heck is this, right? So if it is going to be a correction, for example, if this is ABC correction, this is like wave 1, ABC 2, and then we need 3 to the upside. For that, we need, it's going to go up wave 1, 2, and then go to wave 3, 4, 5 to the upside. That's one scenario. The other one is that if this is wave 1, 2, and this wave 3 and wave 4, then it will drop for wave 5. The bad pattern will not work out. I mean, it will work out only from here to here, and then it becomes a failed girdle. That's what it says in this. See, it's supposed to be going to the upside, bullish girdle, right? It's supposed to go higher than this. But if this is going to be a wave 4, then it will go around 38 to 50% and make the turn to the downside for wave 5, somewhere there. Extension of this. If, let's say, for example, if it goes from here to here, so we're going to draw the fib 127 extension we need. So let's say if it comes, it from right from here, it goes to this. What the heck happened to my fib? Let me see. Let me grab the fib. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Let me take this one. Okay. Okay. Oops. Coming back, coming back, coming back. Okay. So if you pull the fib and then 127, where, let's say from here, it goes to 50%, right? And after that, it makes it, the wave 4 will be finished to this low here, right? And then we need 127 for wave 5, and that would be this 127, right? Now you see that 127 is finishing the bad pattern here, 88. It's not there yet, right? So maybe we're going to go up for wave 4, and then we will come back for wave 5 to 127 extension, and that would be 88, and then we have a perfect bullish bad pattern as well. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave finishing the bad pattern, and then it will go A, B, C correction. 61% of this whole drop from here to here, right? But that would be, let me see what happened. That would 127 is right there, right? So if it's gonna bounce from here, then we will go back to this area, 61% or 78%. Maybe in one ABC fashion. So first thing first, right now what we need to do is we need to be finishing this somewhere here, maybe right here, or maybe drop to finish this bad pattern now, and then go up. If we go up from where we are now, we're gonna go up and then come back to finish the bad pattern as well as wave 5 to the downside, right? I know it's it seemed like too much, but this is how it is. This is how this business is. This is why I emphasize that learn. Just go on my website and sign up one-on-one. Learn this whole mumbo jumbo, then you can catch it. I mean, I just made a video of what happened last week, right? And I showed you those pound yen and euro yen, USD yen, how I'm making these 40-minute charts and then pinpointing the entries and then taking the big trades. They're all there, and those setups, just like this one, I am posting this setup already. I made this this setup here already, that this is what I'm going to do. If it's gonna start going to the upside, I will find my 20-minute long setup, or maybe in a smaller time frame. I will find the setup and I'll get in and then go long, exactly the way I did on with those yen pairs. And everything else, that's the way I'm doing most of the time. You see that my 40-minute setup and 7-minute entry. Sometimes I do not get the 7-minute entry. The move is too fast, and then the price moves very fast without giving me 7-minute entry. Then I'll wait for the 20-minute entry later on. And that happens. All right. So either 7 or 20. No problem. Sometimes I get the 7-minute entry, it goes, and then it comes back and hit my SL at break even. Then that would be the 20-minute entry. It comes down to 20-minute entry. And then I'll take that entry and then go with that, right, with the 20-minute entry. So this is how it is, right? So let's see what happens. But first thing first, like I said, that we need to finish this and go up to finish wave 4 or 1 or wave 8. All these possibilities are there. But we need to go to the upside, right? So once we get there, then we will see that, how it is going to behave. All right. So this is it for now. And let me see, where's the chart? This is the chart that, and this will, I'm gonna, tomorrow I have a webinar for my subscribers, so I will do the same. But this is how I have everything else as well. So if you need something else, maybe, I cannot cover in one small video. So this is Nasdaq. I have gold. I have, S&P 500. I have different pairs and all of that. So I make these setups and then I give it to my subscribers, teach them, over the weekend and the webinar, right? So if you want to get these charts and learn, then, go on my website and, be a part of it, all right? So this is it for now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can get the videos on time and with all these setups, all right? So bye for now and talk to you guys later. Have a very, very wonderful weekend.